how would you look at what are the things a founder should watch out for, maybe technological, maybe business linked, while building a SaaS product?
Yes. Now the building phase is actually, let me just jump in here. The building phase is quite interesting because typically when you build a new offering, you want to go for minimum viable product. You want to test your market fit, test that is your hypothesis of the business potential of the software, if that's real. And by definition, minimum viable product, you should shortcut and make it as quick and dirty as possible. Now, how about then if you're in a position that you notice that okay, you have a market fit, this is working out. So should you just continue building on your minimum viable product, or should you sort of start from the beginning? And there are actually now, this is where we see quite often these pitfalls, which means that if you build quickly a one language version of your software, and it's quite typically if you're considering having multiple languages or multiple currencies or multiple payment methods in the early phase, they are quite easy to build in. But if you grown your software to be a big, massive monster of offering, and you want to change those in a later phase, that is typically where the problems arise. So the clearer product vision you have in the early days, the better. But I would very much recommend considering having these kind of options in your software architecture available, that you can easily add languages, you can easily add new currencies, you can add payment methods, that you even if your first version would be a single entity, sort of like infrastructure architecture, that you can go multi-tenant, you can distribute different zones and areas, and then there are questions like, should the software look and feel the same in everywhere, or should that be even different? And that really then depends on the line of business.